Okay, so a quick TLDR about what the rest of this video is going to be about. I decided to apply for a master's degree and continue grinding for the job hunt. And essentially that took me out of doing anything else for about a month or so. And when I would say midway through January when I was about done, I hadn't done anything online related content creation for such a long time that I felt a little bit uncomfortable, doing it. So it just took a little bit of time to kind of get my confidence back and whatnot and feel mentally, in the right place to resume what I had been doing. But yeah, that's the TLDR. All right, so now I'm gonna probably just waste 5 minutes of your time just kind of giving you a more detailed response of what's essentially transpired. So I mentioned that after about December, I got the pretty much the worst news in my life in November, right? And that's the title of the previous video. And at the time, I was still grinding for jobs, but I was seeing not really too much success. So I decided to probably, bolster my resume, quote unquote, by, applying for a master's degree, which would only be the programs that I applied for only 1 year or 12 months exactly. And yeah, as a result, I had to like gather a lot of shit that I didn't have. I had to like, make sure I had like a portfolio, a professional portfolio too, not a scuffed one. You guys know me, I'm pretty scuffed as it gets. And I had to like just get a lot of materials that I thought I had, but I really didn't have, and just like come up with like write these statement of interest. Like holy crap, all this crap. This I just had to like I shouldn't say it's crap, but all these documents I had to like churn out and make presentable, and I finally got it done. And I had to do this for multiple schools as well, but I finally got it done. And then I would say like at that point, I would say I was like mentally recovered from everything, from the family news and whatnot. But as I just said in the TLDR earlier, uh, I had only been doing that for so long. Um, eh, that like I literally I'd wake up, I'd like eat breakfast, I'd have my like 2 meals a day because I can't afford three, or I just don't feel, I'm too lazy to go get three, right? But I'd have my meals and then I'd just be like staring at LinkedIn or staring at an application or staring at a Word document. Those are the three things I saw for probably 25 days plus. And so when I finally sat down with some free time and wanted to get back on the grind for YouTube and content creation, I just kind of felt uncomfortable. I felt like what was once natural to me just didn't feel natural. I just started second guessing. Like I had footage that looking back now is pretty good, but I just deleted it because I just I started to criticize everything for no particular reason. I just grew paranoid in a way. Uh, and that took me out for a little bit longer. I would say for the remainder of January. I would say right now I am in uh, the position to record and upload and stream and everything again. It's just whether or not I can do it as consistently as I used to be able to. And half of you are going to be like, what do you mean consistent? You've been in and out of the web for literally 6 months. It's just like, but back to the topic of consistency. And what I really mean here is actually frequency, because I do not want to fall into the same trap that I did last time. And that was not uploading for so long that I just lost the confidence to upload. Like it became a self-fulfilling prophecy, because initially I didn't upload because I felt like I didn't have enough content. And when I felt like I finally did have some content to upload, I didn't like it had been so long that I just lost my confidence to record and upload. And it just spiraled out of control just like that. So instead, this time I'll be having a as I prepare and practice for the other games and like edit and make sure the footage is there and crisp and whatnot, I'll have a game documentary series coming out, and something just a little bit, a couple of pieces, no, a couple of videos, I should say, that are somewhat unrelated to exactly what we do on this channel. And maybe this is a good thing, expanding a little bit instead of being so tunnel vision that we end up just restricting ourselves too much. But yeah, well, there'll be some content that's not directly related that I'll just be uploading to avoid burnout and avoid falling into that kind of trap. And hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as you enjoy the regular content on here. And hopefully this also opens up new options for us as well. But yeah, guys. But before anything else, don't worry. We're not gonna turn into some sort of React channel if that's what you're thinking. Like, no, we're not going off the deep rail over here. Okay, it's not gonna turn into a complete shit. It's not a 180, so to speak. But yeah, there's a game documentary series that I produced. Funnily enough, it was actually for one of my grad apps as well. So I actually had like it's professional and stuff like that. And it's just, yeah, about as professional as I can be. Um, But yeah, that's going to be coming up. I'm just making some final touches on it right now. But yeah, as I practice for games in general, there will be some other content in between. So when you see this filler content, just know that's because there's practice, okay? And, just behind the scenes stuff going on. Probably wasn't the right word to use. But yeah, guys, I promise I'd only be wasting about 5 minutes of your time. I think we're at 5 minutes right now. Uh, and yeah, that's all I got for you. So thank you all so much for watching, guys. Thank you for supporting me, sticking around. And once again, I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys?